burping right as we go live. That's a good. That's a good omen.
That's a good.
Come on. Come on, Brian. You had you had 5 seconds to burp. I counted them out very clearly.
Oh, it just came up. Just came up. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Hey, everybody! Welcome to TV&D. This is our live actual Dungeons and Dragons play where we do little campaigns based on classic television shows. This is part 2 of our Sopranos mini campaign. If you missed the last one, don't worry about it. They're all very self-contained. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's see here. With me, as always, are Eli Uden, Carolyn Page, and Tony Wilson. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Eli was drinking Italian wedding soup.
Oh, the soup thing? I have been having more soup than usual lately.
I can't say I fully understand the soup bit, but also
Tony said I spilled gazpacho on myself earlier on, which is crazy because I don't even like gazpacho. The first one you said was gazpacho. Because it's gazpacho?
If you were doing a better job of getting it in your mouth, you wouldn't have spilled any of it.
Well, you just described spilling, I think. You just described
what I'm saying, basically, Eli, is that if you hadn't spilled it, you wouldn't have spilled it on yourself.
This is true. This much is true.
And the heart of the show is really the conflict between you two.
Soup-based conflict.
There's man versus nature, man versus man versus self, man versus soup. Soup versus man. Eli versus soup.
Soup kills God. Soup inherits the earth.
Yes.
And we'll discover the results of all of those conflicts probably at some point on this show. Want to say hi to the Ruckus real fast. Currently here is Amiability, Chris Lawson, Goosenberg, Flemily, good to see ya. Drazia, Wizard Dad, Whether or No. Hey, everybody.
I think that's Chris L. Olson. I think that's just their government name.
I think you are correct.
Yes.
Ford was right.
And someone was asking about the VODs. Twitch deletes VODs after 14 days, but you can go to our YouTube channel, which I believe is below the stream, to watch any of the past VODs. They're all on there. Yep. Oh, yep.
Eli, do the pointing thing.
Oh, God. Look, give me a break. God.
Eli versus pointing.
Everybody make the sick monkey dance. Let's do it.
The sick monkey dance sounds cool. What is that?
Yeah.
I'll meet you later.
Before or after the Macarena?
It was the exact same time to the second.
Wow, really got overshadowed.
Amiability says that's the ASL sign for nervous.
Oh.
We all learned something by accident today.
As you do, guys. We're doing a Sopranos themed Dungeons and Dragons game. Who are you guys all playing? For those who maybe missed last week, Eli, who are you?
I'm Tony Soprano, the big man. I'm in charge. Maybe in the future. I gotta pull up my stat sheet. As always, I am a Goliath fighter. I have a little calming potion. I lose my temper very easily. I want to almost do an audible because I had like this bat, but I kind of want to be like an improvised weapons guy. And this is literally the first time I'm telling Brian that, but based on the system that Brian uses, I feel like this is it's just going to be pretend I have a bat, but I'm saying it's something else. Is how I become an improvised weapons master.
Fair enough. Carolyn Page, who are you?
I am Polly Walnuts. I'm a bridge troll, tax collector, barbarian. I'm kind of Tony's right-hand guy. I got a Drake scale track tunic. It's very shiny blue. I got a Brian let me have a gun.
Brian let me have a gun.
I got a little fucking like a little metal tube, and there's a little imp in it who shoots out flaming hot lead fireballs.
Does the imp have
Uh,
a name, or
his
do
name is
you not have that kind of?
No, his
Gunker,
name is
yes.
Gunther.
Right.
Gunther. I got a griffin grease for my hair gel. I got a bag of walnuts. And I got a vial of horny potion.
Did you
Because
refill it?
I
It was
gotta-
Does
used.
that refill after last episode?
I refilled it, of
I
course.
get
You probably
The reason
wanna-
Polly
gonna be
went and got
ready.
another horny potion.
Yeah.
What, you think I was gonna waste my only horny potion on Christopher?
Well, you did, and it was horrible.
Tony Wilson, who are you?
I'm cousin Christopher. I don't remember how the voice goes at all, so I'm just gonna do this, and maybe it works. I don't know.
I think it's high. It's
like
a
10%
head
Mark
voice.
Maron.
Yeah, it's a head voice, I
What's it?
think.
A head voice.
And then you
Oh,
threw up
just
your
like the
arms a
voice
lot.
of him in my head.
I like
I threw
it.
up my arms a lot.
There's, we don't need to discuss vocals, and most of this I've learned from YouTube
No, we
videos
do.
of metal singers.
Yeah.
But head voice is like when you feel the vibrations up in your head, and then chest
Oh,
voice
yeah.
is deeper. So like chest voice,
Oh,
head
yeah.
voice. Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Chest
But
voice
he
is
has
like
head
when you
voice.
go, oh yeah.
And head voice is when you go like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's it. Oh yeah versus oh yeah. That's how you learn.
I'm cousin Christopher. You know, I'm a half elf rogue. I'm Tony's cousin and Com's cousin, second removed or whatever you call it. You know, I'm not a barbarian. I guess I think of myself as one, but you know, I'm kind of maybe more of a rogue type. I got a crossbow. It does a lot of damage. I'm very guilty about using it. It haunts me to this day. Let's see. My new skill this time actually related to that is I now have a perception boost because of my paranoia, because of the guilt complex I have for committing a murder.
Mhm.
So I'm living with that. I'm keeping my mouth shut so I don't get any more horny potions thrown at me. My inventory includes my crossbow, my gold chain, 19-page screenplay. I'm making work. It's still 19 pages, but these are improved 19 pages from last week.
It's like an Adult Swim pilot.
I got some rations. I got some linguine. I got some tortellini. I got some mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella?
Just walking around with pockets of fresh mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella. In the
And that's
water.
not
In
like
the
me
mozzarella
doing a
water.
Sopranos. That's not me doing like a Sopranos abbreviation thing where you drop the vowel at the end. That's just, I think, in this world, the actual names of those foods, which don't
and they're not
look
at
anything
all
like Italian food. No.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, totally different.
It actually would resemble more of a Polish hunter's stew.
Mm.
Matt Oakey says, hopefully those pockets are refrigerated.
No.
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 No. My God, no. If anything, they're hotter than the rest of my body.
Okay, great. So let's head together into a world of imagination. So something bad happened, guys, a couple of nights ago. What did I do?
No, that's just. It was
Man
funny to be
versus
like.
something bad.
It's like a world of imagination where something bad happens. It was like
Something bad did happen a couple of nights ago. A job went bad, and young Peter, beautiful,
Young
innocent
Peter.
young Peter, a dwarf, who was really like up and coming, touched a lot of your lives. Maybe you saw yourselves in young Peter. Took a crossbow bolt in the neck. Died tragically. Slow, bad, and painfully.
Young Peter.
Really rough. Really, really affected you guys. You've decided together that young Peter needs to be laid to rest somewhere special. Tony, you know of this spot. There's a little island between the Kingdom of New Jersey and Catch-All City. Beautiful little spot. There's a little peak at top of this little like hill that overlooks the city. Looks beautiful at night. And there's a little like statue up there, like an old like some sort of like temple like I can't think of the word.
I'm having a real hard time with like the somber scene setting while you're burping every third.
That's what happens
Look,
when you.
I don't know,
Real
I don't know what to
sad.
tell you.
It's just like
He had
I don't know
it.
what to tell you.
long before time.
Brian chugged an energy potion before we started, and now he's burping.
So what? Did the cops know about this corpse? Is this like we want to give him a proper burial, or like we want to give him a proper burial?
Maybe a little bit of both. Little of column A, little of column B. But the plan is to, at night, take a rowboat over to this little island, give him the burial that he deserves.
As someone who's very bad with names when I'm watching TV shows, which one's Peter? When did he die? Trying to think of my personal relationship to him, or is he an invention of this universe?
This is an invention of this as a guy who's seen a couple episodes.
Oh,
of The
okay.
Sopranos.
Oh, it's not the guy who gets killed in the bathtub, right?
No.
Okay,
There
got it.
might be
No.
a character named
That
Peter.
guy's Brandon, I think. Right?
Yeah, I was just like, because that guy
Brandon?
sucked. I was like, I'm not gonna mourn him. He was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, he
No.
sucked. He was trying to fuck like a literal kid and was on a ton of meth, which doesn't necessarily make you suck, but it's not fun.
I would say that they'd make it closer to suck than killing it. Maybe
true.
not the meth
And-
part, addiction. You
yeah,
know,
that
is
the
whatever,
meth part,
but-
the kid part sucks for
Yeah.
sure, but the meth is
No, this is a young Peter of our own invention.
Mhm.
So I want everyone to imagine this rowboat kind of cutting through the fog. It's evening, heading towards this island, where, of course, you do have the body of a young dead dwarf in a shroud that you are planning to carry up a hill to this burial site. So what I want to ask you guys is, why is it important to each of you specifically that Peter gets this very proper burial in this beautiful place?
I'll speak for myself, Polly Walnuts. In our brotherhood, the rites must be observed to keep the old ways, to keep the old gods appeased, to serve the rituals and keep our ancestors happy. That's why it's very important that the proper form. I'm an old school guy. I serve old gods and shit like that. So, we got to do it right.
Yeah. I just love that, like that Polly Walnuts reminds everybody in The Sopranos his name's Polly Walnuts. I'm Polly Walnuts.
That
Like a
does not happen
Pokemon.
in the show.
He is
That's
the
just
most
me.
Pokemon-like of any of the Sopranos characters. So,
Polly Walnuts.
I'm gonna really try to use my congestion to help me get into the Gandolfini register, which I feel like is just natural. It's like, I set him on the mission. It's my fault. I told him to go. I did think it would be dangerous. He even asked me, he was like, Tony, is this going to be dangerous? And I was like, probably not. No. And then he fucking got shot. It's my fault. Duh. I got to talk to my stripper friend about this.
Strippers in this world are wood strippers who take varnishes off of old boats and revarnish them.
Yeah, and they're very
Which
good
And
is-
do
listeners.
it, but with their titties out. But with their titties
But with
out.
their titties out. I got to earn that MA
Bang.
rating.
Christopher,
The sooner this guy gets buried, the sooner his turf is up for grabs. Like once we lay the rights, I can start taking over, because I mean this guy was a schlub. Like everyone, young Peter. Now that he's dead, everyone loves him so much. This guy was a real piece of work, and you know what? I gotta take over his routes, because everyone's got routes or something from whatever. he's doing, and I'm gonna be one step closer to being made. So I just got to get this guy in the ground.
You didn't. That's nothing said out loud, right? Because I feel like both Tony and Paulie
I'm
are
saying
like,
it right now.
Christopher,
I'm
what
saying
the
it aloud.
fuck?
You know how, Tony, you gotta respect the hustle, you know?
Respect.
Paulie,
You gotta respect the
Walnuts
dead more than
over
you
here.
respect the fucking hustle. Christopher, Jesus Christ.
if he was better at doing what we all do best, he'd still be alive, am I right?
I say this with no exaggeration. If you weren't related to me and you were speaking this way in front of a high-ranking officer, you would have been shot in the face quite a few times at this point.
Come on.
I violently take Christopher's, like, I lift him all the way up because I'm an ogre and he's a half elf. I take him by his lapels and just like start to shake him, and then I slam him against an oak tree and I say, "You fucking kid, you fucking got no fucking respect. I'm this close to putting a fucking curse on you if your uncle wasn't here."
Don't touch me.
And then I lift him up extra high, and then I drop him, and he falls in a clump to the ground.
Paulie, what are you talking about? You don't know any curses.
Like it didn't even hurt.
You're right, Tony.
Knocked out of me.
Paulie, don't be. Look, there are some serious curses in the old country. We don't want to be throwing those words around, Paulie. Come on.
You're right. I'm sorry. I got heated. You're right, boss. I'm sorry.
So your rowboat reaches the shore of this what is supposed to be a tranquil, empty island. You're able to make your way up onto the dock. I have a little superfluous map here.
Is the island shaped like a skull? Because if so, that means danger. I learned that through adventuring.
Still hung up on Paulie Walnuts taking a tree with us on this little rowboat.
Yeah.
The theatrics of pushing me up against it.
It's the mast. It's a mast.
The mast.
Why does our rowboat need a mast?
In case the fucking oars fall in the water. Christopher, shut
I take Christopher and I pick him up with one hand and I hold him under the water until he's just about drowned, and then I pull him up. And then I toss and then I yeet him onto the island. He takes 10 damage.
Paulie, don't drown my cousin. Don't drown him. Come on, Paulie.
I will also say I'm a big fan of the chat right now, just being like, never seen The Sopranos.
Yeah. Check it out. You've got the time.
On a binary scale of like 0 to 1, we have also not seen The Sopranos.
I've seen enough of it.
I've seen all The Sopranos and now I'm rewatching it again.
So only 1 out of 4 of us has seen all of it. So I think.
Yeah, but you get the characters.
We're closer to have not seen it than to have seen it.
Can you stop lifting the veil? God.
So
it's just
on
so light.
on this beach of, once again, this supposedly empty, supposedly tranquil island, there's some activity. And chat is gonna decide what you guys see on the beach. Is it an abandoned camp, or are there large footprints?
Ooh. Here we are, guys.
Is up in the chat.
The map said this was the most tranquil and, what was the other word? Peaceful island around. So I think it will be a good resting place for Peter.
Large footprints are currently very popular.
I think so too.
Yeah. So let's get his body out of there. You
know,
it's
these freaks are gonna say feet.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it is nice that if we have to move a body, it is good when it's a dwarf because they're smaller and a little bit easier to move around.
I do think they're kind of stout, though.
Yeah, but you can roll them like a barrel.
I guess it's true.
I say to the voice in the sky.
So you can slide them easier, pull them by the beard.
Yeah, they're not.
Why don't we roll them like a barrel right now into this mud, you know?
Yeah,
Christopher! And then I take Christopher again and splash him down again and then pick him back up, set him on his feet.
Beating the shit out of Christopher.
With
the end of the
71% of
poll,
the
huh?
vote, that is large footprints in the sand. So these are pretty unexpected.
Whoa! You guys, look at
Whoa,
these.
let's
Look at
hold
these.
up, Tone.
Did you guys notice these big ass footprints in the sand? Look at these
That's a big
things.
fucking footprint.
Tell me
Tell
about
me
it.
what
Like,
told this
most
was a
of the way to
peaceful
a dwarf
island.
grave already. Let's just bury him on one of these footprints.
That's not a.
Christopher?
Oh, Christopher, that's not a good
You know
burial.
nothing about the
It's
old
not
ways. You young
respectful to
kid.
put somebody in a footprint. They've
Polly,
been stepped on forever in the afterlife.
roll a d20 for me. Take a +2
Okay.
with it. We're in a 13.
Here
13
we
is kind of our magic number.
Go.
Oh, Paulie.
Polly, these footprints sure are big.
He's a real big prince, Tone.
You got that right, Paulie. This
I
reminds
seen
me of
bigger.
a tale my aunt used to tell me back from when they were in Italy about a giant, and his footprints were as big as a giant's foot. And then she got killed by a giant, so you gotta be careful. That's how
It could
things
be
were.
A giant. Could be a giant.
Excuse me.
So it does take 2 people to carry the body. Who are the 2 who are dedicating both
I'll carry
hands?
it.
I'm
I'll
not.
carry
I'm
the
the
body.
boss. I'm not carrying a body.
You, Christopher, you
I
fucking
need-
pick up this
Small.
body, or I swear to God,
Look, I don't
I'm
want
gonna-
to.
Christopher.
I don't want to have to admit it, but have you looked at me lately?
Well,
I
maybe
am a
then-
half elf.
Maybe if you move the dwarf, then you get bigger. Your muscles they tear slightly, and then when they regrow, they grow bigger and stronger. I need both hands, Christopher.
All right. I'll move the body. Okay. You
Okay,
have
I
me
gotta
go, I'll
have-
move the body.
I gotta have
To
one
make it-
hand for the cigar for me to smoke my cigar. I gotta have the other hand to do gestures, Christopher.
Why don't we just have Paulie drag him? Why does he have to?
That's very disrespectful
Why
to
does
the
he
body,
Not respectful.
Christopher. Duh.
All right.
To
Okay.
for just a second, I like as we step off onto the beach, I like tonk Christopher on the head a little bit just to like make him sink into the sand and make it like hard for him to take another step. And
He's
then I
getting
just,
so
like, hey,
Three
do
Stooges.
you see that? Do you see that?
This
Do you
is
see
like
what
a-
I did, Tony?
Yeah, you did a tonk
Doing,
on him and stuck him in the
Tonked
sand.
him. And then he
Sopranos
gets up.
by way of like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon or something.
Oh, I'm not getting very good grip on
Okay.
this sand, by the way. That's one of the things about the Sopranos is they are always wearing dress shoes 100% of the time, no matter what terrain they are in. Always inconvenient footwear.
So there is a pathway that is going to lead up to this sort of like large hill. And let's see. So Tony, you're moving ahead. And Paulie and Christopher, I need you to make rolls to see if you are exhausted moving this body into the next area. Do you have anything? Do you guys have any skills that relate to strength that might give you a bonus?
No.
Come on. Pick it up.
Let's see. I'm good at armed fighting, so I would, but I don't know if that's like makes me stronger.
I
Fighting
think it's just
against
gonna be a flat
gravity.
roll.
Christopher, your arms are like an overcooked linguine. Come on, get 'em moving.
I think it's gonna be flat rolls. I need a 13 from both of you.
All right, you're wrong, Carolyn.
I'll roll. Let's go, Carolyn! Yay!
All right,
Did
let's
it.
go, cousin Christopher. Yay! That is a 1.
Where's the ball?
Oh, Paulie's doing such a good job. Look at what he's doing.
I think I'm like holding onto his beard, like, because I don't want to like hold his arm, so I'm just like dragging his beard. I think the beard just rips out, like straight out of the face.
And it like whoops into the dirt. And yet with that, I still under your banes on your character sheet. I want you to write that you are exhausted.
Oh my god!
Christopher, what are you
Alright.
doing? You drop him right on the stand. Come on. You rip out his
It's
beard.
easier
Looks.
if we take him in pieces. Come on, Tone.
Take him in
Work
pieces.
smarter, not harder.
You're doing neither,
All right,
Christopher.
I'm
You're doing
exhausted.
neither. Just say that out loud.
So basically, whenever it's relevant that you're exhausted, you're going to take a -2 to your rolls.
Oh no. -2.
Oh man, I thought this is supposed to be a game, not real life.
Speaking of real life, I just wanted to remind our chat that we are now open to subs. You can sub to us and help us keep making this show. Back to your regular scheduled show programming now. Take it away,
What a
Brian.
transition.
We real
You gotta
people
sub-
will take
you-
your real money.
You pay for the Amazon Prime, gonna deliver this fucking television quick one day delivery. You also have a Twitch Prime subscription, top right. You didn't even know
That's a
that,
good
maybe.
point.
You can hit the
Good
button.
point.
Come on. The family, support the family. We're moving across the ocean.
I would watch whatever this Soprano show is. Whatever this character is was missing for me. It turns out I didn't even
Yeah.
realize.
So where are we?
So you guys are moving up kind of a dirt path, moving up the hillside, and we are going to have a random encounter that Chat is going to decide. Chat, as the party moves through this dirt path, carrying a body, do they find thick webs between the trees, probably spiders,
Thick webs.
or do they hear a screeching in the sky?
Whatever it is, I'm not scared, all right?
Up the love, subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you, up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Love you, love.
People don't like spiders, it seems, as just a general idea.
The poll is up. We have 1 minute to vote.
Are burps contagious like yawns? Because I feel like Brian is giving me burps. now.
I'm really sorry, but also, I don't know, man.
Oh. Sorry, fellas. I ate a bunch of ziti straight out of my refrigerator for breakfast. I want a supercut of Sopranos that's just Tony like eating pasta out of his fridge. It's a lot of it.
I would bet you $5 that exists.
Yeah. Just like eating like cold cuts in his robe. It's a good show.
100%.
Let's be real here. It's a very good show.
And it's funnier than you think, the show.
Yeah, it is
That
good.
surprised you, Tony, right?
It did. It is good. It is funny. Real Tony. Not sick
Real
Tony.
Tony.
Webbs is losing. Spider-Man in
Brisket on his
shambles.
sweet Griffin
Peter.
mount.
Peter Parker in
Alright.
absolute shambles.
Ooh, pies
Parker,
nearby.
get me
Pies
pictures of
nearby.
thick webs.
Pies nearby is just
Pies
subbed.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And what a fun screen name.
I thought that said
That is
pies
not
near
Pies
Arby's.
and Arby's?
Yeah, pies and Arby's.
Okay, gang. So you are moving through this pathway carrying the body of poor young Peter, as swooping down come these 3 giant like birds of prey, sort of like crow-like creatures down from the trees. They circle and begin to swoop. You are under attack.
They're
they
they're
do a
normal
prey
bird
noise?
size? They're
They do a
regular
bird of
crow
prey
size?
noise.
They're like they're not like say roughly the size of like a pony. It's big. It's big for a
That's
bird.
huge.
A
What fucking bird are you thinking of? Like not a
It's big.
huge
It's
bird,
big.
just like the
They're
size
monsters.
of a pony.
They're okay,
Let me-
yes. They are monsters. They're not dragon sized. I guess is more what I was like.
All right.
Let me do a noise. Let me do a bird noise. Bird noise.
Oh, Polly, was that you?
That was
Polly,
pretty good.
wait, Tony, can you do really good bird noises? I feel like that's in your repertoire for some reason.
I think you're thinking of Carolyn, who just did one.
Oh yeah, wait, Carolyn has like a whole like you could do like a whole Audubon fucking book, right?
I can do 2, and then I can do a pretty good chicken, but that one's not as impressive.
I like the idea of a bird watcher being like, a chicken. Like just in a farm, like checking it off in their book. Oh, what, Polly? What was that?
It
You?
counts.
Oh, what are these?
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna
Before
shoot.
anything happens, can I just assume that like Samuel Taylor Coleridge is the albatross, that these are metaphorical or symbolic birds that relate somehow to my guilt, giving me advantage during this encounter?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I immediately
It was worth a shot.
I immediately see myself in these birds. Is there a pool nearby they can land in? Wow. Carm!
Wow.
Come look at
you
these
guys-
come look at these pony-sized
gonna
ducks.
I'm gonna shoot one with Gunther.
Great.
These should be
Great.
ducks. Thematically they should be huge ducks, but I won't, That's
You
what
know
I
what?
see.
They are.
With teeth.
They don't.
Duck have teeth. Have you seen them? Ugh.
Oh.
Awful. Duck have
They're
these like
like
razor little.
Man-sized drakes, or
Yeah.
should we call them mandrakes?
Mmm. Yeah, either ducks or geese have like actually like awful little teeth. So we're getting swooped down upon.
You are getting swooped down upon. That said, they're all reasonably in range as they're swooping. So, Carolyn, you are
little
shooting one.
Awful Little Teeth is the sequel to Big Little Lies. I'm gonna shoot one.
Okay, you're gonna roll a d20. You get a +0 to burps. Okay. Roll a d20. Get a 13.
Okay. Let's go, Carolyn.
What's the miss look like?
I aim Gunther, and then one like flaps, and Gunther spits out a hot lead ball, and it zooms past its wing.
Gotta be ready for them to
Checks out.
flap. Paul, you gotta plan for them to flap because they're gonna flap.
How the fuck am I supposed to know? The fucking pony ducks coming out of
I
the
don't know. You
goddamn
just
sky.
it's a bird. He's probably gonna flap. You gotta be ready for the flap.
All right, out of the way, old man. I'm trying to show Polly up now because this guy. Why does Tone love him so much? I don't even get the appeal. I take a shot with my crossbow at one of these big ducks.
Great. Go ahead and roll a d20. You are unfortunately exhausted, so you're gonna take a -2 to this roll.
That's absolutely fine because I'm gonna roll a
You rolled twice.
6.
Oh no.
So that is good.
I think your crossbow bolt just sails off into nothingness.
Christopher,
And that's how you miss, Polly.
Christopher, you're not even
If you
aiming.
miss, go big.
You're hip firing at the ducks. Come on, I taught you to get trigger discipline. You gotta look at this. All right. Looks like the big man's got to take care of it. What's near me on the ground? Any rocks?
There are definitely a fair assortment of rocks.
Let me get
Pick your favorite.
Let me get a good one. I'd like to
You
pick
get
up
a
a
good
good
one.
rock. And I
You
go-
have one good rock.
And I do like that squinty James Gandolfini. I'm like feeling the rock. And I go, just like fucking shoeless Joe DiMaggio. Look at this. And then I wind up and huck the rock at a bird, a duck. And I don't even know what roll that is. It's just, I'm assuming it's a D20. I'm kind of
Give me
taking
a
something.
d20. Give me a +2 to that.
All right. That'll be, yeah. Improvised weapons expert will be my new thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
Hiya! Oh, I fucking blew it.
He's fucking.
Yeah, like
The rock
I
was
look
all
at him and
fucking.
say, You gotta account for the flap. You gotta account for the flap.
No, I accounted for the flap. What was happening? I was eating this tail on a boat, and my hands is all buttered up, and the rock has slipped right out. And I want to start drying my hands on my shirt to get ready for the next attack. Oh, fucking god, I
I'll
was
do
butter.
I apparently double rolled, and my first roll was a 17.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
did.
Saying,
I thought that
Just
was
like-
off.
We went for the double
I don't know what
tap.
happened.
You went for the execution roll, the double tap right in the back of the head.
It is in my skills.
Well, One of the birds swoops down to Christopher and attempts to pick him up in its talons. Christopher, you're gonna make a
I'm
roll to
tiny.
avoid.
Christopher, go
You
dead weight.
are-
Go dead weight, Christopher.
You
I
are
can't. I'm too
exhausted.
lively.
You are
Excuse me?
exhausted. You are going to take a -2 to this roll to
That is
avoid
certainly
getting.
fine.
picked up in
Here
its
we
talons.
go. It's a 2.
So that's a 0.
Christopher just immediately gets talons around his whole body and then picked up as this bird.
Jesus Christ, Christopher,
Carolyn
what do you
destroyed.
weigh?
So
I'm
Christopher-
heavier than I look. The bird's just really strong.
You gotta eat,
Let's
Christopher.
Another bird swoops down to pick up the carcass of young Peter.
Peter.
Peter, no.
It is it grabs him in its talons. While another one comes for Polly. Polly, go ahead and make a roll to avoid its attack. I'm just gonna make you guys do other rolls. I don't wanna.
That's fine. I like to roll. Okay,
Exactly.
17. We got it, baby.
Polly, how do you knock this bird away?
I'm also exhausted. I don't know if that matters. I would.
You succeeded the roll, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Okay. Yeah. I.
All
See,
it
it's
kind of
moving for
looks
me,
like
and
a
I just
bird. His hair looks
I
like
just-
a bird. Sorry.
quickly like dive out of the way.
Nice dive,
Great.
Paulie.
Thanks, boss. Yo, look
Tony,
at your
as
fucking stupid nephew.
He's
You
I tell him.
coward.
I
If you
told
were a
him.
real man, you'd let it pick you up.
I told him he's got to eat,
as-
else his birds is gonna take him, but pick him up.
These kids are too skinny these days. They're too skinny.
Yeah.
Tony, one is coming for you to attack, not to grab you. You can roll to avoid.
Okay.
I assume you do.
The what's happening with the body again too? I'm just curious. I didn't miss that.
Basically, one of them has grabbed or is in the process of grabbing it.
All right.
Um,
Okay. I'm gonna roll to avoid. Ready,
right.
set. Tony Soprano. All right. 12.
Okay. So
Oh wait,
you do manage
13
to-
is the number, isn't it?
That is, in fact, the number.
Jesus
so it-
fucking Christ!
one of its like talons like rips into you, and you are gonna take D6 damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Tony, it's
It
a
hits a
bad hit.
vein. Ah, man, fucking right in my fucking artery.
These ducks are kicking our asses. They're
Um,
quacking our asses.
That takes me down to 18 HP. There are little bars above our guys if you look
yes.
closely.
I'll move the guys that everyone can see everyone's bars. Okay. So we now flip back up to your guys' turn. Tony, you are getting attacked by a bird. Paulie, you're getting attacked by a bird, even though you kind of fought him off. Christopher, you are in one of the bird's talons, being lifted up from the ground. And then another bird has gone for young Peter's body and is about to grab him if he is not stopped at this turn. What do you do?
I would like to. If I lunge towards the one that's got Peter's body, will I take an advantage
Attack of opportunity.
There was
Attack of
no,
opportunity, thank you.
no. You'll
Okay,
be all right.
I'm gonna lunge towards the one that took Peter's body and try and unarmed just fucking punch it in the head.
Great,
duck
go
punch.
for it.
Dunk
Um, you know what? I'll give you your +2 for revenge. Your revenge advanced skill there.
Oh, amazing!
Because
Great.
it's
This is
kind
about
of wronging
honor.
you, right?
It's about honor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna roll now. Oh,
Yeah.
I need that. +2.
With a +2, that's gonna. Polly, how do you bludgeon this bird to death?
Jeez.
I get up from like my crouch and I just look it in its duckish eye and then I just fucking punch it right in the eye.
Beautiful.
And then like a little puff of feathers and it goes quack.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, it made Brian burp, so
Do a shot every time I burp.
Yeah. when Carolyn kills the bird and it explodes, you see a little dog's head pop up over the horizon. It's like does a little laugh, like the classic Nintendo game, Duck Hunt.
Oh.
Anyways, the classic Nintendo game and very difficult Smash Brothers character, Duck Hunt. I would like to get my arms around the neck of the duck that's on me, if possible.
Great. Yeah, I don't see why not. Kind of strong, right?
I'm a
You're a fighter.
Goliath.
Yeah, go ahead and take +2 to the roll.
And I think I want to swing it into the ground like really rocket it in there. All
Yeah,
right.
hell yeah.
No, my duck. I got a 1. I got a natural 1.
Tony.
I'm bleeding so much out of my fucking artery. The fucking can't do nothing. Fucking.
You like try to wrestle it, and like the blood like causes like some slickage, and you just fully eat shit onto the dirt path as the bird like just squawks away.
Holy fucking! I'm covered in blood over here. I fucked up my shirt. Come fucking help me.
Let's see, Christopher, you are in the talons of a bird. What do you do?
I'm like, hey, get off of me! It sounds really intimidating. I don't suppose I get advantage by trying to execute it by reaching around to the top of the back of its head to shoot it in the back of. Okay,
You super can't reach.
all right. Then can I like shoot it right there with the crossbow?
You can try. All of the disadvantages are stacking up. You're going to take disadvantage on the roll.
Hey, that sounds right to me.
Disadvantage plus minus
yes,
2.
to try. What's that?
-2. Okay. All right.
No. You're gonna roll twice and take the lower one.
What is that?
Check the chat.
That's 17. That is a 17.
Ah.
However, you're gonna have to roll again and take the lower one.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on.
Hey!
Christopher, you pull it off. What is killing this thing look like and then falling to the ground?
I think I shoot it in the bottom of its mouth, going through its little duck brain. The brain kind of like pops out cartoonishly in one piece through the top of its skull and like just kind of sticks there like it's like a cocktail olive
onion?
just on a toothpick. Yeah, or an onion. And
Gibson or martini?
I do
Dealer's
this
choice.
without thinking of. What was that?
It was not worth discussing further. Said Gibson or martini. That would be the difference between an onion and an olive. Really regretting interrupting the flow. I also just watched the Queen's Gambit.
It's so good. She drinks a Gibson. I was like, I'm gonna try that. And now don't forget to subscribe. Now back to your regular scheduled thing.
I think I do this without realizing that the bird is airborne and that I'm gonna fall, and so I just immediately go, "Oh shit!" But I think I like scramble, and the bird doesn't actually let go of me, and instead it just like coasts like straight down with me still attached in a way where I feel even more attached to my potential demise.
Wonderful.
I try and like steer its wings to let the corpse of young Peter unceremoniously break my fall.
It looks pretty
Another
cool.
bird.
Unfortunately, Tony is under a duck, doesn't see any of it. We'll never gets to see it. This small victory.
Christopher, the adrenaline is rushing to your brain. I'll let you make a quick save to remove that exhausted Bane.
Rush into your brain.
Right.
What is this, the Queen's Gambit? I'm sorry.
Yes, it is, Eli.
Roll it,
Wait, all right.
Tony.
Yeah, here we go. Rolling it. That's a 9, I
Tony,
think.
you are, or sorry, Christopher, you are still exhausted. You don't feel good.
Hey, I thought this was a game, not real life. All right, here we go. Okay.
1 second time. Did you hear what he said?
Who? What?
What? Nothing. Go ahead.
Paulie.
Are you in 2 Discord calls?
As all of this is happening, one of the birds is swooping to attack you. You can roll to defend.
I will roll to defend.
its talons sink into you, and you take 4 damage.
Motherfucker.
Tony, the bird circles around and comes back for you. Go
This is
ahead
the
and roll
same one
defense.
that had me out, that knocked me to the ground.
Same one.
All right. Let's go. What the kind of roll was that?
Oh no.
This is the worst fight I've ever had. in
Jesus
D&D.
Christ.
Another 6 damage as you're on the ground and it like swoops in and sinks its talons into you, like
Paulie,
getting a good, drag as it like pulls out.
Paulie, what the fuck are you doing? This fucking duck is tearing me apart. Can you fucking help me over here?
I'll get on it. I just killed my fucking
You don't
duck.
get on it. You gotta be fucking gone. Get him fucking kill my duck. I'm bleeding everywhere. I fucked up my shirt. I'm in the fucking mud.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna try to grab the duck again.
Can I?
What else can I do?
Simultaneously grab the duck with him, and each of us like try and pull it apart. Like he grabs the head, and I grab the feet, and I'd like to try and rip it in half.
They call that wishboning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to wishbone it.
All right.
Tell you what, if you guys want to like do that together, I would let you both roll, and then a successful roll from either of you rips it in half.
Yeah, let's double
Okay,
team
cool.
the duck.
It's essentially
Yeah.
advantage, but you're both spending a turn to do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Harold's rolling
Ready?
first.
Carolyn's rolling first. Me.
Five, so it's on Tony.
Come on, duck.
Yay!
Yay!
Tony, how does it look like it's not gonna go well, and then suddenly this duck is ripped?
I'm just like wrestling with it on the ground. There's blood everywhere. Like fucking duck bullshit. And then I kind of get it in a headlock, and I'm like, Paulie, grab his fucking feet. And then hopefully Paulie does. I'm like, all right, fucking pull. I got his head. Just fucking pull on him. And then we do rip it. We wishbone it.
The duck just starts shouting the Aflac noise. As,
Yeah. And it gets wishboned.
hey, that's TV&D
Mm-hmm.
because it's a TV commercial.
Christopher, you've still got a turn.
Is that duck dead?
There
That
is
there were
one more
wishbones?
left.
Oh, there is? Where is it in
Yes.
relation to me? I imagine that like I have crash landed directly onto young Peter's face, like completely turning it into blood pudding. And like I got his
After you
beard in
ripped
my
off his
pocket and his
beard.
face is ruined. And yeah, now I just crashed a duck into his face. I stand up, I'm brushing myself off, and I look to see what this other duck is.
It is. You could definitely, in a single action, like sprint to it and attack it.
I can't get to it with my crossbow.
Oh, you could do that as well.
What happened to the corpse,
Okay,
by the
then
way? Is that thing gone? Long
What's
gone?
that?
Is the corpse long gone?
No, the corpse is currently on the ground. The head has been turned to blood pudding by Christopher headbutting it from the sky.
Oh, whoopsies.
That was the duck that Carolyn punched its eyeball out through the side of its head.
Yes.
That was trying to get it.
I was saying, but this
okay,
is
so
wait.
I-
You crushed young Peter's head to blood
Yeah.
pudding?
Yeah.
Ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
What? He wasn't using it, Tone. Come on. If he used his head, he'd still be alive like me.
Look, you just
I
closed
think I turned
casketed the
around-
guy. Come on.
I turned around, I pulled out the crossbow yet again, which I've somehow again miraculously reloaded. And I just give a duck you to the last duck. And
Jesus
try and shoot
Christ,
it.
Christopher.
That was
Go ahead,
cool,
make a roll.
Tone. Come on.
You're
All
gonna
the-
take a
all the
minus.
cool
You're gonna
guys
take a
say
-2 from your exhaustion, but go ahead and make the roll.
All right.
Polly Walnuts really respected that quip.
That's a 19. Booyah.
It's fucking
Gabagool.
dead.
Right between the eyes.
I'm still bleeding a lot.
Quack. That.
Tony, do
Uh,
you want this horny potion? It can
No, I don't
red
want the fucking
throat.
horny potion. It's gonna thin my blood. I'm gonna shoot out my fucking veins. I'm
All
gonna.
right, do you need a ration? I got it here. Eat this. Eat this.
All right,
I
what
give
is
him.
it?
I give him a ration.
What is this?
It's a big. It's a griffin. It's like some griffin meat prosciutto.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice prosciutto. Yeah, give it here.
It's good. It's from the place over on Rain Day Street.
Well, I like
Take
that
it.
place.
It's
Yeah.
a good place. It's a good place.
All right, let me get a little bit of this in me. Let me heal up a little bit. And I roll over my side. I'm just like eating it off the plate. Yeah, right. Oh, this good stuff.
Great. Go ahead and roll a d6 to heal up.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking good stuff. That's the
Back in the
best
game.
prosciutto. Some of the best prosciutto I ever had. Now I better wrap up my arm with my artery being cut open.
I'm gonna have a little myself. I take another ration. I eat some prosciutto as well.
Christopher,
Great.
you
Roll a
want
d6?
you want some prosciutto? I got some prosciutto.
Ooh, 5.
So you're back up to full health.
Fuck yeah.
Christopher actually didn't take any damage.
Doesn't matter. You took any damage. Eat some. Come on, you look hungry. Bird pick you up. Come on, eat a ration.
You're so
Alright,
skinny. You
I
wanna
eat
get
some
picked up by a bird again?
incredibly warm pocket rations.
Some of the buffalo mozzarella out of your pocket. Go on, yeah.
Yeah.
You look better already. I grab his cheeks.
Tom, come on.
Come on. So this guy's corpse
all
is
saying come on
desecrated,
at each
yeah?
other.
Yeah, come on,
it's
come
been,
on.
Oh, it's been absolutely fucking wrecked.
Well, he will be turned away at the gates of heaven by St. Peter Grove. God bless him.
On
St.
the
Peter
plus
is
side,
like,
it's lighter now, right?
It's lighter?
It's less heavy.
because he's
Oh,
got
I thought you
less
meant-
blood in his
Blood.
face.
I thought you meant a lot of time had passed, so it was getting lighter. It was perhaps
gonna
daylight
gingerly-
savings time.
Okay,
It's like
I'm gonna
at 10 a.m. now.
I'm gonna take one of the ducks, pick it up by its feet, and like you can do for a rabbit in Red Dead, and I'm gonna skin it, and I'm gonna rip its skin off, and then I'm gonna gingerly wrap the guy's head in like part of this duck skin to kind of keep it all together. And I take the beard out of Christopher's pocket, and I wrap it up, and I make it look kind of like as head shaped as I can, and then like, okay, let's proceed. We gotta bury this guy.
That sounds
Do you think that's
worse.
better?
You
That
put
looks-
head into an
Christopher,
inside-out duck skin tube.
Christopher and I
We
agree.
were born into ducks we shall return. That's
You
the,
just made
that's the way it goes.
You just made a fucking head dumpling. That's fucking disgusting, Paulie. Absolutely not.
Ashes to ashes, ducks to ducks.
We
You know what they
can't bury that. It's gonna fucking come back. Are you kidding me? You made a botchling. What the fuck,
No,
Paulie?
it's good. This is the way my grandma did it. Ducks, ashes to ashes, ducks to
Jesus.
ducks. Let's go. Come on.
I highly doubt that is true.
I don't want to be anywhere near this thing. I think it's
You know what,
cursed.
my grandma-
Paulie, this thing looks cursed as fuck. I'm not going anywhere near it.
I'll carry it alone.
All right.
Fine with me.
Yeah, you fucking carry it away from us. It's cursed. Jesus.
Polly Walnut slings it over his shoulder.
Gonna be some sort of fucked up chimera fused ghost duck man. Jesus.
This is the way my nana did it, and this is the way I'm gonna do it.
All right. So now you got the head dumpling. Does Krista, who's carrying the body? I feel like I
No,
still
no,
know.
it's on the body. It's around the body.
How did
It's
you
not a
attach it
separate-
to the body?
Why you tie it to the neck or
Oh,
under the
God.
arm?
He's like got a body that's like got the head cocooned in the inside of a duck.
Yeah,
Ay,
yeah,
ay, ay.
exactly.
Like it's
exactly.
ready to what do you call it when a caterpillar does the thing?
You gotta have
Cocoon?
all the pieces together. A chrysalis.
Yes. A duck chrysalis.
Oh,
Brian, are
flesh
you going to interrupt
chrysalis.
us at any point? Or you just-
Hi, I'm Duck Chrysalis. I'm running for Senate.
Yeah,
so
I'm running to be your
you,
representative.
You pick up the body, the head dumpling, and proceed to move up the trail. Up ahead there's a bit of a crack in the hill, creating sort of a canyon, a natural canyon, of which this large stone bridge is bridging the gap of. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, as you're rounding the corner, on the bridge are 3 trolls. Big, scaly green motherfuckers with stringy hair, and chat is going to decide their general demeanor.
Paulie, aren't you a bridge troll?
I am a bridge troll / tax collector. I'm like an ogre, but I'm a bridge troll by
These
trade.
You're an
what
bridge ogre?
Okay, so Paulie, what is specifically different about these bridge? How do you know that you don't like these bridge trolls?
These are bridge
You
trolls.
and these bridge trolls don't get along.
So these bridge trolls, I work for an organization that has very specific rules and a very codified way of living. These are like bandit bridge trolls. They are lawless. They follow no masters. They have no sense of like respect for territory or rules of the game as I see it.
And
so I think they bring disparagement onto my good name as a bridge troll.
Great. The poll has gone up. The options were drunk, arguing, or attentively on watch. And drunk is winning significantly.
Nice.
These guys is fucking sauced.
Look at these guys fucking drinking on the job.
Hey, let's count all the votes.
3 idiots. Looks.
Results are in. And yep, sure enough, the trolls, they are around a fire pit that is sort of like hastily assembled on this stone bridge. And the 3 of them, they're very large, very drunk. They've got like these like wooden casks that they are drinking straight out of like beer cans. Absolutely sauced. As you guys approach, they do not see you. You have like a little room to like figure out what approach you want to do. But they are drunk and singing and just shouting into the sky.
How deep is this river?
What's that?
How deep is this stream or whatever?
The drop sucks. It may
not
not
it's like
kill
a
you,
gorge.
but you take some.
Okay.
Yeah, you take some pretty significant damage.
What type bridge is this?
It's stone.
Hmm.
Got a little arch.
You know, what is a gorge if not kind of a long, skinny grave? What I'm thinking.
Hey, Colin, I like what you're thinking.
We gotta do it right, Tony. You're the boss.
Paulie,
we have to be observed.
Paulie, the possibility of us doing it right is completely gone. He's been pulped up and reassembled.
I've told you this before, and I'll tell you this again. As long as all of the head pieces are sort of close to the body, his soul will be accepted to the halls of our ancestors, and he can do it right up there, you know, in the afterlife, in the nether realm. We can do it right here. We'll do right by him. I say, Tony, you know you're the boss, but I say we each of us take a sneak attack, aim for the one nearest to us with a ranged attack, and then try and get him out in one.
I don't have a fucking ranged attack, Paulie.
There's rocks all around, boss. You're a good shot. You're fucking half a halfling with this shot. Such a good shot. Remember, you almost took us to All Village, the when we were playing a fantasy ball equivalent.
Oh,
as
yeah.
kids.
When we had that, yeah, I went to state for throwing rocks.
Yeah,
rock
exactly.
throwing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So that's my plan. If you got a better one, fucking let me know.
You know what I got? I'm getting angry. I don't. Yeah, Christopher, what do you think?
Do these 3 trolls look like they can read?
Wow.
Do they look
wow, Tony.
And make a perception roll for me, which, Christopher, your paranoia Gives you a little bit of a +2 there.
Hey, Tony, why don't you make a
All
quick
right,
generalization check about whether trolls can read? Jesus.
The inquiring minds want to know. Can trolls read? That's a 12 plus 2 with my paranoia. My paranoia about what the school system is like here in the Kingdom of New Jersey.
Can these trolls read? You don't know. That kind of generalization is really really kind of gross, Christopher. However, these trolls are fucking drunk.
We probably
Oh.
couldn't
I
read
wouldn't-
either way.
I have an idea. I want to hear what involves reading, but I also have an idea after that.
I thought that maybe like I could distract them by offering them roles in my screenplay and having them act out the parts while we speak faster.
Well, I also will say, Paulie, I want to hear your idea. I will say, the body is beginning to turn. It hasn't been refrigerated. It's been all smashed up like a sausage, like a mortadella. It's started to smell a little bit. We got to bury this thing before it becomes an aged corpse.
Hey, that guy wasn't right when he was alive either. I'll tell you that, Tone.
Look,
You
his
shut up
hygiene is
speaking
none
ill
of our
the dead,
business.
Christopher. That's
This
gonna be
fucking
you one day.
God.
That's gonna be you one day.
Yeah,
Okay,
we all
I
die,
would-
Christopher. Except if you're a
Here's my
lick.
idea.
If you're a lich, you don't die.
Here's my idea. I got this griffin grease. Everyone knows this stuff will make your hair stick down, but it's also super slippery. I say that we send Christopher, that sly little fuck, gotta be good for something up. He greases up the bridge real good. We stand back, take our range attacks, and then hopefully the trolls will stumble and we'll get a little advantage, make a little difficult terrain for them.
I like that plan a lot, Paulie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna add something. I think we gotta leave ourselves a little channel that only we knows where it is, so that we don't fucking fall off the bridge.
This is why you're the boss.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Christopher, grease up all but like for a little bit of a little channel of it, you know?
Why am I doing the greasy? It's his.
Because
grease.
you're the
I don't wanna
fucking
touch it.
sneaky one.
Zero.
Fucking all the time with
All
this.
right,
You just
all right,
smashed his
I'm touching
fucking
it.
head.
Look, I'm touching the grease. I got it on my hands. I'm touching it. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
17th
I
one
go
says
grease
spike
the
the beer with horny potion.
Can we
God.
put the horny potion into some DMSO so that it's absorbed through the skin on contact, and we can put it on the door handles of the trolls' homes?
A risky move.
Okay.
but-
I will go
We go
grease
to
the
the
bridge.
troll houses.
Sneak over
so,
there.
So your exact move here is you're taking the griffin grease, and your plan is to grease the bridge.
Yeah, to grease
Okay.
a precarious-looking spot of bridge so that they might stumble and fall if they run over
Great.
it.
But also
you're
to
gonna make
leave a little path for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I leave a little path for us.
Yeah.
But I want to grease it up so it's unavoidable.
Except if you
Christopher.
know where to avoid it, like us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Christopher, you can make a roll. Do you have any skills relating to like being stealthy? You are a rogue. So I'll give you a +2, and because they are drunk, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
To kind of
All right.
grease this bridge up.
You just gotta
Without
dump
them
it.
Let's
You
get
just gotta
greasy,
dump
baby.
it. Dump it
So
and then
plus
move
2
it
with
around.
advantage, you say?
Yes.
Okay. That's 11. So that's a 13. Not bad. Go again. And that's a 6 total. So that's not as
That's
good. It's
okay.
13 to
That's
it?
okay. 13 does do it.
All right.
So
I grab that beard that I have in my pocket. I put it in the grease.
Oh
I
yeah, it's like a
start to
little
use it as a
fucking,
sponge tool.
like
Wait,
a
it
little
was-
hand brush.
I put it in the duck skin, so I'll untie it and then hand it back
Oh
to you.
Jesus! Tie that back
That's
up.
disgusting.
I'm putting it back in once this is over.
All right, so you grease
okay,
it up.
so the grease has been applied. What do you do?
I like to
I
stand.
go.
Oh wait,
I look back at Tone and I look back at Polly.
back
and
get
I
the
just,
fuck
like,
back over here.
Well, like, do I alert them now? Or
No, you're too close. You gotta. They might be able to grab you. Get the fuck back over here.
All
Then
right.
we alert him.
Okay, I sneak back over.
All right.
My dream again dies of like trying to offer my screenplay to.
I like to fucking like readjust my pants even though I'm all covered in blood, and I kind of like pop my collar and like readjust my little gold necklace, and I like to say to the trolls, I go, "Hey, you bunch of fucking assholes, look over here."
The trolls all come out of their stupor and just like, did somebody just call us a bunch of assholes?
Why don't you come over here and eat my fucking asshole?
Let's go over there and eat that guy's fucking asshole.
And I do that, Tony. I do the
Can I
James.
make a quick aside
I was-
to say that I did a spot of freelance work this week, and I was paid over Venmo, and the nice man who paid me is probably in his he's probably in his 50s.
He's in
or
his
something,
90s. That would have been crazy.
And he asked to pay me on Venmo, and he looked me up, and the last posted transaction, which he screen grabbed and sent to me and said, "Is this you?" Not specifically that transaction, I'm sure, but the profile was Eli paying me back for lunch at the office 2 years ago with the memo "butt eating."
Yes,
which was
I remember.
an extremely professional thing to have for a guy who like makes like medical videos that I was doing some animation for.
Yes, I remember that. We had butt for lunch. We ate ass.
I mean, I tried to explain it to him, but he wasn't buying it. He thought it meant something crude.
You guys have seen Wolf of Wall Street? That was nothing on the dorkly opposite. It was great.
Yeah.
Okay. In the words of Wizard Dad, who said it better than I could, a lot of greasy trolls are coming to eat your asshole.
Yeah. I also turned to Paulie and do that James Gandolfini smile with that crooked tooth that we love so much. Where it's like, I got him, right? And I'm like Beck, and I'm like, you guys, come on, give him a fucking what for? Let him know.
Let
them know who we are.
I'm gonna aim Gunther at the one closest to and shoot it right at aim at his eye.
Real fast, I'm going to, as they charge ahead, I'm going to make a d6 roll for each of them. On a 1 or a 2, they manage to keep their footing.
Okay.
On a 3 or a 4, they eat shit, hit the ground, they're prone. On a 5 or a 6, they scoot clean off the bridge.
All right. All right.
Amazing. Let's.
I want to hear.
So-
I want to hear your guys' insults to the trolls.
Good question.
I want to. I want to. There's a.
Duck you!
Fucking Christopher, there's no goddamn ducks anymore. God.
What do you call that? I gesture at the fucking duck tube that's wrapped around the head of
That's
this corpse.
fucking. I
that we're
mean,
throwing
I
around.
don't know what I fucking call it. I call it a fucking crime against God.
I'm just gonna say, you fucking give bridge trolls a bad name.
All right.
I'm tapped out, man.
Okay, first troll. Let's see what happens to him.
He goes off the fucking bridge.
He eats shit. He like fully slips on the griffin grease and then slides clean off the bridge down the gorge.
Yeah.
Fucking see you later. Have a nice fall, you fucking asshole.
You fucking asshole.
I fucking
Now for this
asshole.
one.
Yes.
So like immediately right behind, just like, what happened to him? Oh no!
Say hi to your fucking asshole friend, you fucking asshole.
All right, and one more.
Come on, dude. Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
This is the exact opposite of the duck fight.
As he falls to the river, it's like, what are the odds?
The odds are pretty fucking good, turns out.
About 1 in 3, it turns out. Those are the odds all the way down.
This fucking bridge, that was so perfect. Paulie, Christopher, great job. That bridge was fucking slipperier than the fucking bowl that you ate a aglio e olio, little garlic or pasta out of. Really hard to clean it, even when you put the soap in the sponge. You take it like 3 times, it's so slippery. Very good. Yeah.
I like quietly tuck my screenplay back in my pocket, and I'm like, yeah. Glad that they fell.
I take the greasy dwarf's beard and put it back in the duck sack.
Oh, great. Yeah, now he's all together again. Fucking Humpty Dumpty over here. God.
The old ways. The old ways.
The
You can
old
get
way.
into fantasy equivalent of heaven.
He's gonna scare everybody in heaven's gonna be fucking freaking out. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
You think this guy's the fucking worst shit they've ever seen up there?
I guess
Plus,
not.
once you pass over, you get restored or something.
You get all put back together, they put you back together?
Yeah, and it's your
Guys.
best self too. You gotta choose what age you are. You gotta choose what wings you have. You could have 1 bat wing and 1 angel wing, whatever you want. Dragon wing.
I could be
chicken
like,
wing.
I could be like fucking Sephiroth. I gotta have like 1 wing, you know,
Yeah,
up there.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, make me 5 years old, give me 1 big ass wing.
You could be like Megara from Hades, whatever you want.
Yeah, I like heaven. It sounds good.
It's cool.
So this is, of course, what you talk about as you head over the bridge.
It's like
Harry
not
and
even that
Peter-
far from like sort of the small talk like chuffa that they do in Sopranos. There's been some like, yeah. Hey Christopher, what would you want to look like in heaven? Let me ask you. What kind of wings you want? What kind of
Look every
age you want?
different. You know, like you and Polly, like I get why you want to look different, but why would I want to look any different?
You
I
want to
gotta
be
go
just
along.
Christopher? I'm gonna be zooming around
Yeah.
on my fucking 1 wing, and you're gonna be fucking sitting on the ground,
I'll tell you,
jerking off.
Maybe a mustache.
Get up to
This
God,
guy's
and all you
looking
ask for
heaven,
is a
you got a
fucking
choice for wings.
mustache.
You want a mustache.
oh, just rub a little Rogaine on your fucking lip. To go God for that. Anyways, I seize a burial ground.
You make your way over the bridge a little further up the hill, and you reach the beautiful peak of this little like hill, and you get this view of across the water, Catch-all City at night. You can see the castle. There is still a dragon perched up there, but forget about that. That'll get taken care of eventually.
Someone's really got to do something about that fucking dragon,
I'll
but
give
it
this
ain't
num-
our problem.
Not my fucking problem. They're up on the castle. Fucking
Not our
deserve it.
problem.
You know, there's people up in the
Yeah.
fucking castle. They didn't do a fucking honest day of work in their lives. They fucking you did nothing to earn that, but slide out of their fucking mother's for you.
People talk about us like we're bad guys sometimes, but we're doing honest work. You come in a gambler's den, you know shit's gonna go down. But those people that collected taxes, fuck that.
Yeah, fucking taxes. There's the real crime.
Yeah.
So at in this spot there is a statue of sort of an angelic figure with her arms
How
spread
many
wide.
wings?
A couple.
How many wings?
How many wings? Is it Sephiroth? 1 wing? 4 wings?
4 wings.
Oh, it's almost a seraphim.
Cool. Tony loves it.
There are
Tony
a couple of.
I grabbed
There are a
my
couple of
grabbed my
stone
shirt.
benches.
Oh, got so scared I thought it was a Sephiroth. But it's got into more wings.
So there are a couple of benches surrounding the angel, and you have a moment to bury your fallen companion. Can I have a description of this very solemn scene? Even though you were obviously scared for a moment that this could be a statue of a Sephiroth.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Sephiroth.
thought it was a freaking Sephiroth. God. You ever run
He's
into
got like those tiny little beads of sweat on his head
Yeah.
out of nervousness. The like kind of sweat where you could tell that it stinks just from looking at it.
Yeah. Oh, I got a flop sweat from thinking that was a Sephiroth. Oh, is there?
Polly Walnuts gently buries his fallen comrade, brother in arms, and then throws some dirt over it, and then takes a moment, and then gets up, dusts his hands off, and is totally forgotten about it. He's like, oh, who's fucking hungry?
Well, you gotta do the blessings. You talk about the old ways. I don't know the old ways.
I
You're
said
saying you can...
I said the blessings in my head. That's the old ways. You fucking ditch it.
I don't trust you, Paulie. That's like when a waiter says that they did all this to keep it all in their head, and then they bring me and my fucking pasta's all fucked up. So, come on. You know the blessings, don't you, Paulie? Do them out loud for everybody.
I was embarrassed.
There could be up to 38 angels listening right now.
Paulie kneels down, and then with a high tenor, a beautiful high tenor voice, Paulie begins a somber yet uplifting hymn that inspires and makes it feel like the air around them is pressing in a little closer. Everyone's thoughts drift into what happens in the beyond. All the birds go quiet, all the bugs go quiet, and then it ends on a perfect high final note, much too high for a large ogre to be making the sound, and a single tear drops from his face, and then the spell is broken.
Did you want to harmonize, Paulie? I don't know. You can. How if I can sing in the Tony Sopranos, like just doing a hymn, just a weird chant. It's just like, oh, oh. Join in, Paulie. You know how we're supposed to honor somebody. Like, Christopher, get over here. Oh, 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 oh. I'm starting to sing the Halo song by accident. Stop.
Yeah, and it's to the tune of the Halo song perfectly. Yeah.
Right as it ends, then you hear drums. Bum, 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 bum. What the
fuck? So you have this beautiful little ceremony for young Peter. As the sun begins to rise over the horizon. It's taking you all night to get up here, but it was of course worth it. For, as Wizardette said, just 3 mafia men solemnly singing
the Halo song. Yes.
In this world, the Halo song is like Frank Sinatra or something, and that's our ancestral Italian American, or rather, Somewhere-ican, whatever you call this, New Jerseyan. I don't have anything. This thought's going nowhere.
Fair enough.
I'd like to put a little slice of prosciutto on the body. To take with them. Excuse me. I'm choked up.
Would anyone like to have a final moment, a final shot on this peak before I do something that's going to close out our session?
Yeah, I say, hey, good thing that giant never showed up.
That was the trolls.
Oh yeah. Oh. Man, you think with them big feet they would have fucking not fallen off that bridge.
So as you discuss this and the sun begins to rise over Catch-All City, the eyes of the angel begin to glow green.
Oh,
suddenly the 3 of you get this splitting, crushing headache and these visions of Catch-All City burning, your loved ones dying, being slaughtered by monsters, ripped to shreds. Chaos.
I knew it was a fucking Sephiroth. Oh, Jesus.
A deep voice you can hear in your brains shouts, "The lock has met the key. The ruckus will rise."
Oh.
Oh,
no. Bad times.
Whoa.
Something bad has happened.
Something bad has happened. No.
That's TV&D, everybody. This was the second of our Sopranos mini campaign. Next week will be our Sopranos finale. We'll take a week off, and then we will launch a new campaign. I saw Brooklyn Nine-Nine very popular here. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna throw Queen's Gambit into the ring because I think that could be a lot of fun.
Just playing chess.
It might be a little.
What if the pieces were people?
What if it was instead? Yeah. What if it was Wizard's Chess?
I don't know. I haven't seen this show.
Yeah, like Harry Potter and Wizard's
Yeah.
Chess.
What if it was Harry Potter?
if it was Harry Potter?
Carolyn LePage, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me at Jacuzzi Tubs with 2Bs here on Twitch, streaming all kinds of games on Monday nights. And you can watch the show I write for, The Download, on fucking Ven.tv on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you can catch me pretty soon on Drawfee episodes. That'll be fun.
Oh. Tony Wilson, where can we find you on the internet?
I'm on Twitter at Helpful Tony. I'm on Instagram at Friends of the Museum. I fucking follow my live journal if you can guess what the name is, and it's 15 years ago or whatever. That's about
I'd
it.
be devastated if somebody found mine.
I got a
I don't
page.
know if it's still sitting somewhere.
Yeah, we
Mine's
have
long gone, but if you type in the right catchphrases, Google has like scraped some comments that I left on other people's things, and even that's mortifying. It says nothing, but terrifying.
Yeah, we have a Patreon goal for my podcast that's going to be me critiquing art from an old fantasy art forum that I used to post on that the webmaster abandoned, so you can't get it deleted. It's lives on forever. It's impossible. Speaking of which, yeah.
Eli, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at just my name, Eli Udin, ELIYUDIN. You can find me on Instagram at Chili's Restaurants, and also I do cartoons. I have an Instagram account for that called Comics for Dogs, or you can subscribe to the Substack at eliudin.substack.com. And I have a podcast that comes out every Monday with my friends Patty Mo and Kath Barbadoro. It's called What a Time to Be Alive. You can check that out. And I Twitch on here at pig_dog, but I haven't been doing it too much lately. But I do it. So check all those things out.
I'm on
So
Twitter
far,
at...
I haven't been able to find Eli's fantasy drawings. I've been looking for them.
Oh, you'd need to know my secret cool artist name, which you don't.
PIG_DOG.
Oh, that's new. That's new.
I'm on Twitter at Brian is a Goblin. I'm on Twitch at It's Bremley. Saturday morning, I might drive some Euro trucks. That's it. That's TV&D. I guess we can get out of here. Oh, thank you for everyone who subscribed. Don't forget, you can give us your real money.
Yeah, anybody that we
missed.
missed.
We do
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. It does help us keep doing
And
the
thank
show.
you for following. And if you like it, tell your friends about it. Like we said, all the past episodes are on YouTube. You can watch those even if Twitch has deleted them. So yeah, check them out. There's King of the Hill if you're just coming in for this is the first one. We did King of the Hill, and also there's a Seinfeld on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
All right. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Have a good Sopranos. Bye.